You may remember these 4 artworks, and if you have watched the video of making them, if you haven't, I will link it somewhere up here. But if you have, you know that I made them to serve me as a study for a painting that I will make somewhere in the future. And the future have come. In the video I said that none of them will be the exact reference for the painting, it was more of a learning experience, and I will choose probably 2 or 3 of them and combine them together. And I spoke with the person that they are made for, and he favors these 2. This one because of the colors, and this one because of the composition. So I guess I gotta figure out a way to combine the colors of this and the design of this one. Quite honest, I would have liked it more, or at least that's what I thought at the beginning of the process, to paint the same concept but with the original colors of the sketch, as I wanted to experiment with the purple tones and values on a bigger canvas and have the space and the freedom to explore it in more details. And maybe the other reason was extracted from the thought that these colors won't go with these patterns. And although I couldn't imagine how this mix of composition and colors will come to be, but so far so good, the background is looking nice. And before I go any further with more detailed work, I have to make another nebula, and I have to make the background, and I just stretched the canvas and the sound is just... The smaller canvas was basically a copy of one of the raw paintings, but I still was excited about it, as this particular one was my favorite from the 4 of them, and having the opportunity to go more in depth and developing the whole scene really got me all motivated and inspired, and especially this right bottom corner with the more reddish and transparent dust and galaxy substance. And also, as I already did something quite similar, I was much more confident with it, and it was a nice start boost before starting more precise work on the bigger canvas. at the beginning I was skeptical about how this particular piece is going to turn out, but the more I worked on it, the more I was convinced that I will put it together and make something worthy out of it. And that is happening every single time with every single thing I make, and I'm sure it's not only with me but with every artist. And in such occasions the best thing is just to enjoy the process and be fully embedded in it and not thinking about the end result. It's really easy, especially when creating is your job, to get caught up in the whole performance trap and to work with the main intention of creating a product that will be liked by the public, instead of getting submerged in the process of creating and enjoying it. In fact, the more you concentrate on the performance part and neglecting the joy coming out of creating something, the more the performance is getting worse and worse. I'm not saying that you shouldn't think about how everything is going to look in the end, but rather to try find a healthy balance between enjoying the process and caring about the performance. Finally, the big one is ready, and now all that is left is just painting the stars, which is the easy part, but at the same time it's really picky because you have all these little stars all over the painting, and yeah, you gotta be really stable and really patient. So I'm gonna use this stick in order to have more stable grip on the brush. Didn't use the stick as much as I wanted because most of the times the camera was recording in such angle that the stick went right in front of it and it covered exactly the area that I was working on. So if I used it more, the time-lapse wouldn't have captured the process of making the stars. So I guess here I cared more about the performance and how the video will look, and just struggle it through while my arm was hurting trying to be precise and having nothing to lean on. So definitely not the most enjoyable time of painting, but after that the video is looking good. One haircut later and it's finished. Well, if you're still here, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. I hope you have enjoyed the paintings. I certainly did, and I'm looking forward making the next piece and also recording the next video and coming with a new video next week. I really hope so. But till then, thank you for watching. I really highly appreciate your support and watching these videos and liking and sharing, I guess. And also, if you want more exclusive content and more behind the scenes look of how everything come to life, you can check out my Patreon page, the link is in the description. As a matter of fact, this painting right here was commissioned by one of my Patreons out there, so thank you. And he got a bit of a discount because of that, so I'm just saying. As always, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.